It's Monday, a new week, and possibly a new major PlayStation 5 update will be dropping later this week. But with this video, I wanted to talk about 3 other interesting PlayStation 5 stories. And if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it. And as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to dive into today includes the potential of Sony buying Take 2, which includes Rockstar Games, of course, some big refund news happening at Sony, and the PlayStation 6's development possibly already beginning, and some information over there potentially. First, yes or no, are you going to buy GTA 6 when it drops day one? We're going to talk about this whole Rockstar situation in a sec, but now that it's been almost 10 years since GTA 5 launched, are you guys excited for 6 after all this time? For me personally, it's an easy yes. I'll be there day one, but of course, that's just me. What about you guys? So comment below yes or no if you're going to get GTA 6 day one or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Sony to buy Rockstar Games or Take-Two Interactive. Reading from UK Investing, Sony Group Corp is rumored to be considering a major acquisition of Take-Two Interactive Software Incorporated, a holding company behind popular game developers such as 2K Games, Rockstar Games, and Visual Concepts, as reported by the gaming sites Xfire and Game Central. Despite the popularity of Take-Two's game titles, industry experts suggest that the company's value is not as high as some may believe. The company has a market cap of $19.06 billion. Nevertheless, the company's value is expected to significantly increase with the release of the upcoming GTA 6, so it would be wise for Sony to make a move before that. According to Game Central's story posted on MSN, the merger and acquisitions rumor came from gamer Rithian on Twitter, who wrote, "Have it on extremely good word that if Microsoft acquires Activision Blizzard, Sony is going after Take-Two Interactive to counter it. 3 of my trusted and almost always correct sources confirmed that to me." So this rumor seems to obviously source from Rithian or Rythian over on Twitter, so I wouldn't put a lot of weight on it. He does claim to have gotten multiple leaks correct, but I haven't been following it closely, so take that for what it is. Of course, this hasn't stopped it from being covered by multiple sites. Funny thing is, this was the first studio or company that I suggested Sony take over after Microsoft acquired Bethesda all the way back in 2020. Sony definitely seems primed to take over a company like Square Enix after whatever happens with the Activision deal. Rockstar is a whole other game. Could they also jump on Take-Two afterwards? Maybe. I personally wouldn't want GTA to be owned by any of the big 3, similar to Call of Duty, but this is where we seem to be going as an industry. Beyond that, while GTA and Red Dead are major titles, Rockstar just doesn't produce games as fast as they used to. Even if Sony did own them after GTA 6, what's probably next won't drop for another 5 to 10 years, even though they have like 8+ studios for Rockstar alone under Take-Two Interactive. There are other studios, of course, under Take-Two, like Ghost Story, formerly Irrational Games, creators of BioShock, set to release Judas, which I'm definitely 100% looking forward to from what we've seen so far. You also have, of course, NBA 2K, but really as a gamer, you're going to be waiting a while for new games from Take-Two. From Sony's side, this is a smart move because GTA Online is a moneymaker and continues to make money and will help Sony in their goals to make more online titles and how to structure that whole thing. GTA 5 is the most sold piece of medium in existence, I believe. They also own Zynga, which is a major mobile publisher, and Sony's trying to get into that realm as well. So business-wise, it makes sense. There are a lot of benefits of taking over Take-Two Interactive. Again, this is a rumor. Let's just wait until the Activision deal situation is over, and let's see what happens after that. Now, diving into the second story of the video, big PSN refund news. Reading from Insider Gaming, in August 2020, a lawsuit surfaced in an Austrian court that implicated Sony in an anti-gambling case. At the time, a 17-year-old Austrian gamer took up arms against Sony, employing a lawyer and alleging that Sony had allowed him to gamble on the PlayStation platform. Around the same time, several similar lawsuits emerged, and ultimately, a year later, it was argued that loot boxes, FIFA packs included, are illegal in Austria under the Austrian Gaming Act of 1989. Last October, an Austrian court went full bore into the lawsuit, deciding that Sony would bear the brunt of the desired punishment, as although FIFA's developer is Electronic Arts. The purchase contracts in the PlayStation Network were concluded with Sony. One platform reported that the Austrian court has also demanded that all FIFA packs are to be regulated as a game of chance, which means that EA may need to secure a gambling license in order to offer foot in Austria. So for me personally, I'm not sure how Sony should take the responsibility of 17-year-old not realizing he's gambling at 17. I would assume you'd know what that is, but this is the world we live in. It is what it is. It's clearly to push a lawsuit, so I can't I get the point. It seems like if you've used loot boxes in Austria in the past, you can, I guess, sue, but I'm not sure if it's worth it, because reading the article, the 17-year-old only got a refund of 338 euros. I don't know if he was trying to cash in big with this one. But you guys let me know if you play FIFA or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, PlayStation 6 development. Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, several rumors about the PlayStation 6 console design being headed by Mark Cerny have been swirling around these past 2 weeks. Most of these rumblings stem from a new patent by Cerny that describes a method to accelerate ray tracing on a PlayStation 5, though further analysis suggests that this might be for the PlayStation 6 instead. A more substantive deduction comes from Digital Foundry's dictator on Reset Era, who clarifies that Cerny's patent is not based on hardware on PlayStation 5. He writes that the patent has a ray tracing unit like Intel or Nvidia, which PlayStation 5 and AMD do not have in any released hardware. This is for a future PlayStation iteration probably. This iteration could be in reference to a PlayStation 6 or perhaps a PlayStation 5 Pro/Slim. The basics of this story is that there is a patent titled System and Method for Accelerated Ray Tracing with Asynchronous Operation and Ray Transformation, which according to Digital Foundry has a ray tracing unit that doesn't exist on PlayStation 5 right now, so it could be for a PlayStation 5 Pro or a PlayStation 6, basically future PlayStation hardware. There have been rumblings that a PlayStation 5 Pro could have improved ray tracing and have native 4K 60 with ray tracing being the norm across the board, which is funny because 4K 60 itself was supposed to be the norm, but on PlayStation 5, but even that without ray tracing isn't the norm across the board as we've seen the last few years. I personally hope we get one of two outcomes this generation. One, we don't get a PlayStation 5 Pro, but the industry as a whole integrates tools like FSR 2.2 and later on this year 3.0 to have high visual fidelity alongside performance and ray tracing if possible. Or two, we do get a PlayStation 5 Pro and games with native 4K 60 and ray tracing become the norm for PlayStation 5 Pro owners. As far as Mark Cerny becoming the lead on this, I don't know what the shock is. He did amazing work with the PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 4, and of course the PlayStation 5. But you guys let me know if you want a PlayStation 5 Pro or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. As it always helps to subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with the future of gaming. Obviously, this is in reference to the potential of a PlayStation 5 Pro or a PlayStation 6. If you're excited for the general future of gaming, destroy the comment section with the future of gaming. And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.